Have you ever felt like the odd one out and wondered if that's your greatest strength? Today, we'll explore why being a black sheep is not only a blessing in disguise, but a powerful path to success. Let's uncover how embracing your uniqueness can lead to a more fulfilling life. When we talk about a black sheep, it's a term that often carries a heavy burden. It evokes a sense of being different, of not fitting in with the expected norms. But let's really understand what it means to be a black sheep. The term itself originates from the farming practice, where a black sheep in a flock of white ones stands out, often seen as less valuable because their wool couldn't be dyed. In human terms, a black sheep is someone who stands apart from their family or community, someone whose actions or beliefs are in stark contrast to those around them. Imagine being at a family gathering where everyone shares the same views, interests, and expectations. Then there's you, with your different ideas, dreams, and way of life. It's not just about being different, it's about feeling that your difference is a flaw. This feeling can be isolating. Society often praises conformity and fitting in, but the black sheep, by their very nature, challenge these norms. They question the status quo, push boundaries, and often find themselves at odds with what is considered acceptable. This contrast can be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it provides a unique perspective, a way of seeing the world that others might miss. On the other, it can lead to misunderstanding and alienation. Family and peers might see the black sheep as rebellious or difficult, not realizing that this difference is not a choice, but an intrinsic part of who they are. The history and cultural context of the term add layers to its meaning. Historically, black sheep were not only seen as different, but as outcasts, a negative symbol of divergence from the norm. Over time, however, this perception has started to shift. What was once viewed as a mark of shame is now often seen as a sign of individuality and strength. The black sheep is often the one who sees the world through a different lens, whose journey is not about following the path laid out by others, but forging their own. It's about standing tall in the face of conformity, about finding power in their uniqueness. This understanding sets the stage for exploring the challenges and strengths that come with being a black sheep, and why these individuals often turn their perceived weaknesses into their greatest strengths. The world can be a harsh place for those who stand apart from the crowd. For black sheep, every day can feel like a struggle against the tide of conformity. They navigate a landscape where their every move is scrutinized, their every word weighed against the heavy expectations of those around them. Picture a family dinner where everyone shares similar beliefs, values, and dreams. In such an environment, the black sheep's divergent views create a palpable tension, a silent battle of wills that can be emotionally draining. The challenges faced by black sheep extend beyond family gatherings. In school, they might be the ones who question authority, who dare to think differently, and as a result, find themselves on the receiving end of harsh criticism from teachers and peers. This relentless scrutiny can lead to a sense of isolation, a feeling of being perpetually out of step with the rest of the world. The pressure to conform can be suffocating, pushing them to either suppress their true selves or face the constant backlash of disapproval. Imagine walking through a crowded hallway, feeling the weight of every judgmental glance, hearing the whispers that follow in your wake. This is the daily reality for many black sheep. Their choices, often seen as rebellious or unconventional, set them apart, making them targets for ridicule or misunderstanding. It's not just about being different, it's about being perceived as wrong for simply being yourself. In the workplace, black sheep might struggle with colleagues who view their innovative ideas as threats rather than opportunities. Their ability to think outside the box can be both a gift and a curse, often leading to conflict in environments that value tradition over innovation. The black sheep's path is fraught with challenges that can make even the simplest tasks seem daunting. Yet within these challenges lies a hidden strength. The black sheep learn resilience, the ability to stand firm in their beliefs despite the pressure to conform. They develop a deep sense of self-awareness and an inner fortitude that comes from constantly having to defend their right to be different. These struggles, though painful, forge a character that is uniquely strong and deeply authentic. The journey of the black sheep is not an easy one, but it is a testament to the power of individuality and the courage it takes to stay true to oneself in a world that often demands conformity. Being a black sheep often means living life on the edge of acceptance, but within this marginal existence lies a wealth of strength. Black sheep are the ones who dare to question the world around them, challenging norms and pushing boundaries. This unique perspective is their greatest asset. While others may follow the beaten path, black sheep carve out new trails, driven by a deep sense of purpose and authenticity. Consider the innovators and trailblazers who have shaped history. Many of them were black sheep, individuals who refused to accept the status quo. Their ability to think differently, to see beyond conventional limits, allowed them to make groundbreaking discoveries and create works of art that transcended their time. This capacity for original thought is a direct result of their outsider status. Being on the fringes provides a vantage point that those in the center might never see. Imagine a vast forest, dense with trees, where most people follow the clear, wide paths. The black sheep ventures into the underbrush, discovering hidden streams and secret groves. This exploration leads to a depth of knowledge and experience that is both rare and valuable. Their journey, though challenging, equips them with resilience and resourcefulness. They learn to navigate obstacles and find their way even in the darkest of times. The independence that comes with being a black sheep fosters self-reliance and inner strength. They're used to standing alone, making decisions based on their own judgment rather than seeking approval. This autonomy breeds confidence and the courage to take risks. In a world that often rewards conformity, the black sheep's ability to innovate and adapt becomes a powerful advantage. Moreover, their unique experiences and perspectives make black sheep exceptional problem solvers. They approach challenges with a fresh set of eyes, often finding creative solutions that others might overlook. This skill is invaluable in any field, from science and technology to art and social activism. The black sheep's unconventional approach often leads to breakthroughs that redefine what is possible. In the end, the strengths and advantages of being a black sheep lie in their ability to see the world differently and to persist in their individuality. This path, though fraught with difficulties, is also filled with profound rewards. It is a testament to the power of staying true to oneself and finding strength in what sets you apart. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, uncharted territory, with no clear path in sight. This is the journey of a black sheep, a journey that requires immense courage and self-belief. Embracing one's path with confidence is about understanding that your difference is not a flaw, but a powerful force that can lead to extraordinary places. It's about looking at the unknown not with fear, but with the anticipation of discovery. Picture a lone tree on a windswept hill. It stands apart from the forest, its branches twisted and gnarled by the elements. Yet it stands tall, its roots deep and strong. This tree has faced the harshest conditions, but it has also seen the most breathtaking sunrises and sunsets, experiences that the trees in the forest can only dream of. Like this tree, black sheep endure the storms, but they also witness the beauty of a life lived authentically. To walk this path with confidence, one must first embrace self-acceptance. This means acknowledging your unique qualities and seeing them as strengths rather than weaknesses. It's about looking in the mirror and seeing the reflection of someone who is not just different, but special. This self-acceptance is the foundation upon which confidence is built. Finding a supportive community can make a world of difference. Surround yourself with people who appreciate your uniqueness and encourage your individuality. These allies provide a sanctuary where you can recharge and gather strength. They remind you that you are not alone and that there are others who value and understand your journey. Transforming perceived weaknesses into strengths is another crucial step. What others see as flaws can often be your greatest assets. The key is to shift your perspective and recognize the potential in your differences. This might mean developing new skills, exploring new interests, or simply reframing your mindset. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to grow and to prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming any obstacle. Walking your path with confidence also means trusting in your journey. There will be times of doubt and uncertainty, but it's important to remember that every step you take is a step towards your true self. Trust that your path, no matter how unconventional, is leading you to where you are meant to be. In the end, embracing your path with confidence is about celebrating your individuality and finding strength in your differences. It's about walking boldly into the unknown, armed with the knowledge that you are exactly who you are meant to be. This confidence not only transforms your own life, but it also inspires others to do the same. Picture a young girl, misunderstood by her peers and teachers, labeled as different because she refused to conform to the expectations of those around her. This girl grew up to be J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series, a literary phenomenon that touched millions around the world. Rowling's journey from being a struggling single mother to a celebrated author is a testament to the power of believing in oneself. Her story shows that being different, thinking outside the conventional boundaries, can lead to extraordinary achievements. Now imagine a young boy who often felt out of place, whose ideas were too grand for the small town he grew up in. This boy, Nikola Tesla, would grow up to become one of the most innovative inventors in history. Tesla's refusal to follow the beaten path, his relentless pursuit of his vision, changed the world with his contributions to electrical engineering. His life was not without hardship, but his story exemplifies how black sheep can harness their unique perspectives to revolutionize the world. Consider the journey of Steve Jobs, who was often seen as difficult and demanding, someone who did not fit the corporate mold. Jobs was ousted from the company he founded, yet he returned to Apple and transformed it into one of the most valuable companies in the world. His story is a powerful reminder that persistence and a willingness to think differently can lead to groundbreaking success. Jobs' vision and determination were deeply rooted in his identity as a black sheep, someone who saw possibilities where others saw limitations. Think of Frida Kahlo, the Mexican painter known for her striking and unconventional art. Her works, deeply personal and vividly emotional, defied the artistic norms of her time. Despite enduring immense physical pain and personal hardship, Kahlo's art spoke to the struggles and beauty of the human experience. Her legacy continues to inspire countless artists and individuals to embrace their uniqueness and express their true selves. Finally, reflect on the life of Malala Yousafzai, a young girl who stood up against the Taliban for the right to education. Her bravery, in the face of unimaginable danger, ignited a global movement. Malala's journey from a small village in Pakistan to becoming the youngest ever Nobel Prize laureate is a profound example of how black sheep, through their courage and conviction, can change the world. These stories of black sheep remind us that greatness often comes from those who dare to be different. They inspire us to see our own potential, to find strength in our uniqueness, and to walk our own paths with unwavering confidence. Being a black sheep is about finding strength in your individuality and walking a path that is true to yourself. It's about overcoming challenges, recognizing your strengths, and forging ahead with confidence. Remember, your uniqueness is your greatest asset, and it can lead you to a life that is not only successful but deeply fulfilling.